Episode 91 of Between a Rock and a Bald Spot.
Yeah, you're the bald spot.
What's up,
You,
Bald
the
Spot? How are
audience.
you?
Oh, I'm the bald spot? Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted actually.
Damn.
How about you?
I just yawned right before we started recording, but I'm
Like
actually
5 minutes
not
ago.
true. I'm actually
I'm gonna
not
yawn.
super tired. Damn, let's get sleepy.
Dude, I am.
I actually slept for like fucking almost 10 hours last night, so that was cool.
That's impressive. You got that much sleep with how much caffeine you consume.
True.
How many
I usually
anxieties
don't
you have?
15. I usually don't
know.
drink energy drinks on Fridays and Saturdays.
At all?
Well, Saturdays isn't true. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends on like how tired I am based off of Friday. But yeah, no, at all.
Oh, okay. I should start that also probably.
You should. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
just gonna
know.
keep
Like I
yawning,
don't
dude. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I don't think I'm fucking addicted to caffeine. I need to go like a week and see how I feel because I do drink a lot of energy drinks, but I'll just cold turkey them on Fridays and Saturdays and I feel like I don't have any effects.
Do you get headaches?
Not really, no.
Because that's usually the first symptom of withdrawal.
Yeah.
Do you get like fucking panic attacks? Or like what feel like panic attacks? Because I know when I have too much fucking caffeine, I start like I get my chest gets tight, like hella tight, you know? Like
yeah, like that shit's tight, son.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think so. So I would get shit like that at work. Like I would think I was having a fucking heart attack,
Oh yeah,
but then it
actual
happened
panic
like
attack.
yeah, but then it happened like 6 times in a row. And I didn't die, so I was like, all right, well, I guess it's not a heart attack. But yeah, it was like my chest on my left side, like where I would assume my heart is roughly, started feeling like I don't know, weird, like a sharp pain.
So it could be anxiety or a panic attack. They're kind of like the same thing. They're not exactly, but you know, sort of. So like, it could be that. It could be you had too much caffeine.
True. But yeah, other than that, and like that was related to work. Like it would always happen to me. I would notice when I would be like counting money.
Hell yeah.
For end of day, and I would be stressed out and trying to rush and do it quickly.
Yeah, it was definitely anxiety related. I'll have to as a medical non-expert, that's what it was. And don't let anyone tell you differently, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it was definitely that.
Let's get into the actual topics. So
I thought we were
UFC,
in the topics.
We were, and we are, and we're about to be. So UFC pay-per-view is ending, just fucking sliced in half.
Yay!
It is a 7-year, $7.7 billion deal signed between UFC and Paramount / CBS, meaning all UFC events will move to Paramount Plus and CBS starting in 2026. Numbered events and fight night cards will be exclusively available on Paramount Plus, which that's fucking sick. And I looked into it, and there doesn't seem to be like, at least as of right now, a special tier that they're going to introduce to where you have to have it like Paramount Plus Ultra or some shit. But yeah. I really feel like eventually they're going to do some shit like that.
I mean, they might, but right now it sounds pretty sick, especially because buying the fights is like, if you actually buy the fights, that shit's hella expensive.
Yeah, dude, after one fight, that's going to pay for itself. Like, fucking for like the whole year, basically.
Yeah. My question is, how is that going to work with like sports bars?
They're probably just gonna save a shit ton of money, I guess, because I'm sure they would buy all of them.
Because they might not be saving a ton of money. What if, like, you know, what if they have 70 TVs and they're putting the fight on like 30 of them, right? Do they need 30 different accounts to put it on 30 different TVs?
So here's my counter question for that. I don't know how it works because I've never worked at one.
I don't either. So I know what you're gonna ask, and yeah, that's also a thing. It might already work like that.
So with account sharing shit, I always assumed it was like one of them works this way. I know, probably not Paramount Plus, but Paramount Plus might be one of the ones where like there's no limit on account sharing or whatever, or like devices logged in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can look that up
but
actually.
That's true. We could. One of them works off of like a network thing. So like if it's on the home network, it should be fine. So if it's like that, or there's no numbered account limit, then they'd be fine. If not, SOL. But they might be able to like strike up some sort of deal with them, maybe.
Okay, so Paramount allows for 4 simultaneous streams, and
yikes,
you're not supposed to be sharing your account.
Yikes. That is a good question. Then what are sports bars going to do? I don't know. It can honestly go either way. Definitely very interesting, though.
Okay,
I can't even remember the last time. What?
Huh? This says sports bars typically pay for their TVs by subscribing to commercial television packages, either through satellite or cable providers specifically designed for business. And so they subscribe to one, like they subscribe to a plan or whatever, and then it hits all the TVs in their establishment, basically.
So you might still be able to work out something like that, maybe.
That's how it currently works.
Yeah.
This guy says I'm paying $24,000 annually for my cable. Holy shit! This is 6 months ago. I have around 8 TVs in my bar. You really just need to have access to blah blah blah. He has DirecTV.
The TV is not direct though. That's the problem.
Okay, so this person says your programming will be billed according to your FCO, which is a fire occupancy code. Public viewing rate tiers, blah blah blah, require you, blah blah blah. Indoors TV with no architectural drawings, down ceiling tiles, plies, blah blah blah. 2 TVs at the bar. I don't fucking know. Apparently, there's a rate versus how many TVs you have versus how many TVs your establishment is allowed to have based on the fucking fire code. And then you can pay based on that, is what this guy sounds like he's saying, but I don't actually know what he's saying because I didn't really read it and I don't understand half the fucking words he's using. Jargon.
So he's too smart for you.
But in this regard, yes, because I don't understand his jargon. I'm sure if you gave me long enough, I wasn't under the wire. Anyways,
it's one of those yawning, kid.
I can't, dude. You fucking you woke this dragon up. This dragon being Sleepy Keats. It's like Poopy Keats, but it's Sleepy Keats.
Rah, like a dungeon dragon.
Yeah. I don't know. That's like one of the only issues I could see coming from the deal. That, or if they potentially lose money, but I assume that it's Dana White that is head of the UFC, right?
Yeah.
I would assume Dana White knows what the fuck he's doing.
That would be a safe assumption.
I mean, it's like, what is it? 7.7 billion or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of fucking money. Even if you're paying like your stars like $1 million for every fight, like how many fights do you have? Like 1 or 2 a month that are like, and like title card fights, how often are those? Like once a month, maybe once every couple months.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, and those are your big earners, so that's who you're paying a lot. So like, I don't know, this could be very, very good for them. I also feel like it's just the sort of thing that Paramount Plus needed, because like, I don't know if you've used Paramount, but they kind of don't have.
I do.
They kind of don't have shit on their catalog.
No, they don't. If they have Dexter, which has been doing pretty good.
I don't care about Dexter though.
Um,
So like that's for me. That's like I don't even care.
After that, I'd honestly legit don't know.
They've got a decent selection of movies, I would say. Um, now that everyone's doing their own like subscription like services, like all the cable channels are doing their own like subscription services, there's like no good movies on Netflix anymore.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
they're doing all the fucking Tyler Sheridan shit.
oh okay,
Is it Tyler or Taylor?
I,
Either way.
I wouldn't know. I've
The
only
guy that
ever
did
read the name.
Landman and Lioness. I think maybe Mayor of Kingstown, but don't quote me on that. Tulsa King. Yellowstone, all that shit.
Yellowstone, right?
He yeah. All his shit's on fucking Paramount Plus. Fucking flashbang. What the fuck was that?
Flashbang through the door. It's just a fucking
Yeah, so
Craigslist
that's
page.
definitely a dub for them. I have Paramount Plus, so any fucking dope ass fight night that's gonna come up, I'll fucking watch party in the dojo.
Well, that was the other thing I was thinking though, is like I think this is a really good deal because like who are the big fighters in UFC right now? Like kind of all the big names are like done.
Yeah, for now. I mean, the way it works is fucking some other new big name, but like I don't know who
I
the
don't even know any
big
little
name
names
is right now.
Fucking, I mean, because this last card or whatever was like Holly Holm and like Dustin Poirier.
Yeah,
And who
and
the fuck?
Dustin retired at that fight.
Yeah, who did he fight?
I fucking
The
I have
other
no
guy,
idea.
the guy he fought is kind of famous. I don't remember his name though. Max Holloway.
Hmm.
He's kind of famous. But yeah, I don't know. Like I guess I don't follow the support. Huh? I guess I don't follow the sport too closely. But like I just feel like there's no big names right now. Like there's no
Yeah, there's no like fucking big like crowd drawer. So like obviously you had Conor McGregor. He was
right.
like the most recent big one.
Um
The next big one before him that I can directly think of is Brock Lesnar. I'm sure there was someone to bridge the gap between the two.
see,
But
I
Brock,
don't know. I don't know who was between that. Like Dustin, I guess. Who
and
was
Connor
between?
dethroned Dustin. Maybe so, yeah.
I mean, so like the big ones right now are like Max Holloway because he beat Dustin. John Jones is pretty big. Khabib, and then Amanda Nunez or whatever, but I don't know if she's still fighting. So like I don't know. If there's not a lot of big fighters that are gonna draw crowds, I mean you're always gonna have people who watch religiously anyway. But like if you don't have
Yeah.
people who show up like me, for instance, who doesn't show up for any sort of fights other than like big fights, like it's a really good deal for the UFC because they're still
Yeah.
getting like the money for it. But like I'm not buying a pay-per-view, you know?
That's true. And also it says it's a 7-year deal, so
True. They might negotiate it. 7 years was a good thing because that's like long enough to test the waters and like really lock it in case things go south. But it's not too long that if things go south the opposite direction, that you can't get out and like sign with someone else.
yeah. Let's talk weapons. I still have not seen this movie yet.
Hell yeah. That's a first.
True.
You need to get the fucking bus pass for movies.
Yeah, I know. Brooke and I was just talking about that because it's such a fucking good deal as long as you see like 2 movies a month.
Yeah.
Which like over the next few months I was looking at it. There's definitely plenty of movies to where we could see enough to like make it worth it out of movies what I want to see. But honestly, if I have that, I'd probably just fucking see a couple a week. At that point, like, you might as well.
I mean, yeah. You don't even have to get concessions. You just like go and watch a movie. Then you like
you don't
go home
have
or
to,
something.
but you do get a discount on them.
I know you get a discount, but I'm just saying like to really save money, you just go like watch a movie and then like
yeah. But yeah, I was really thinking about that. And if there's like a movie I particularly like, we can always go see it again the next day or whatever, or fucking the next week if there's nothing good, just to, you know, really get the money's worth.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell you to fly out here once a month and we're gonna go see movies out here. Yeah. You're saving so much money on movies, the plane ticket's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So worldwide, weapons did 148 mil, domestic 89 million, and this is its first weekend. I think no, I'm sorry, second weekend. It's its second weekend.
Oh, okay. Is this its overall total, or that was just the weekend?
Overall total after the second weekend.
Oh, okay.
So just for comparison, I think the most recent horror movie before that was I Know What You Did Last Summer, which came out July 18th, and it did 63 million worldwide. So this obviously fucking blew way past that, which is kind of cool because I Know What You Did Last Summer technically is an established franchise, although the last movie was fucking years ago. They had a show too,
literally years ago. So it was kind of funny because they have a skin and cod for I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, for the fucking fisherman.
Yeah, the fisherman. And then Suaves and I were talking about it, and I was like, "What the fuck? What? This is such like a random pick that they had this out." And he's like, "Yeah, well, the movie just came out." And I was like, "What do you mean the movie just came out? This movie's like 25 years old or something." And he's like, "Yeah, the original." I was like, "They fucking did a remake?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's like a remake." And I was like, "Oh my god, okay." You said it's doing better than that?
Yeah, much better.
Oh,
yeah, it only did so I Know What You Did Last Summer did 63 million and Weapons did 148 mil. So significantly better. However, Sinners worldwide gross was 365 million. So it still has quite a lot to go to fucking touch that, but Sinners was like pretty big.
Well,
for a horror movie.
That's just to catch up to Sinners though, which I mean, I guess is more like indie, not indie necessarily, but it's smaller like Weapons is. But
yeah.
the one they really are never going to catch is Final Destination.
Yeah, that's fucking definitely for sure. Final Destination was I'm really curious if that was like just word of mouth.
That's I don't know, dude. It's just so weird that did so well, like out of the blue. But it's weird that like all of those films have done well.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess just like people enjoy seeing. Well, Saw always did really good too, I think. Until like the end. So maybe it's just like a fucking I mean, there's obviously always death in horror movies, but like slasher versus like natural disaster type shit.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or like
what not like that, but also like I feel like they're almost a little funny. Like they're kind of funnier. So like the horror movies that have a little more like comedy in them.
Yeah, that's true.
Although maybe that's just me. Maybe I just think they're funny. I don't fucking know. I don't know if I ever told you that we went to a fucking haunted maze one time and like all the dudes were like trying to like scare me and I was just like straight face, like don't care. Like I know you guys are just people. And like one guy like tried to jump scare me and he like jumped out at me and I was just like looking at him and he was just looking at me standing there because like I didn't flinch and he's like, "You're creeping me out, dude." And I was like, "I don't know what to tell you." Like this like it's odd, like this is fake. Like I can't immerse myself. Like I can't get into it and like immerse myself and like be afraid in a fucking haunted maze or whatever, haunted cornfield.
You're creeping me out, dude. That's so
The
funny.
scariest part was we went through this fucking tunnel that like moves, and as you go further in the tunnel, it gets smaller and smaller to where you have to crouch to get out at the end. And my biggest fear was that I wasn't gonna fit out through the fucking door.
Damn.
Like I wasn't even afraid, like I wasn't claustrophobic or like freaking out, or like Robin really didn't enjoy it. She got kind of freaked out because she doesn't like things collapsing on her. So she got kind of scared. And then the friends we were with, my buddy's girlfriend, I guess it's his wife now, she got real freaked out. But like I was just like, I don't know, dude, it's whatever. And she told
That's
us
weird.
that,
I don't remember being there.
hell yeah, dude. She was like, we're never inviting you again because you didn't enjoy it. And I was like, it's not that I didn't enjoy it, it's just it doesn't do anything for me. And so like when I'm sitting there watching horror movies, I'm just like, okay, and then like something ridiculous happens and it's just like ha ha ha, and people are like, well, how are you laughing? That lady just like got her head cut off. And I was like, yeah, in the most ridiculous way ever, dude.
The show's fucking funny.
Yeah, this shit's hilarious.
Dude, you're so tough.
I know. I'm so tough. And so, dude, you want to fucking really scare me? Fucking take me out into the woods in the middle of the night and turn the lights off and leave me. I'll be scared as shit.
I really want to scare you. I'll fucking grab some spiders.
You definitely will not be grabbing any fucking spiders, kid.
I'm gonna have a box of them,
dude,
and them on your bed.
Not only that, but like I think you're more terrified of spiders than I am.
Probably.
Like they scare me, but this house has really done a number for exposure therapy. I see them so fucking often here that it's just like, oh, a spider.
Disgusting.
It's like that. The exterminator came. For those of you who don't know, I had a black widow living in my mailbox, but I was also like, it might be a false black widow. I don't know. That's a spider which looks like a black widow but isn't.
I think it depends on which side the hourglass is on. So I think belly is a real one, the back is not.
I don't know. I reached in the mailbox, saw a spider that looked like a black widow, and I was like, hell no. But I still got my mail out of there. And I don't know if you know this, but black widow's webs are like really strong. And so some of the web was on my mail, and I like couldn't fucking, like I could pull it out, but like there was resistance and stuff, and I was like, ugh. And I like couldn't get it off of the mail.
It's actually that strong? Damn.
Like it's not like strong enough to like, if you like actually tried, you'd like pull it. But you know, how much effort, like think about picking up a piece of paper. How much effort are you putting into that?
My full strength.
Yeah, this kid picks up paper like fucking goes flying into the air, dude.
Exactly.
Nah, like
Someone's got to.
You're not usually applying much force when you're picking up like some paper, like mail, basically.
Yeah. So
you know, but I couldn't get the web off the fucking junk mail. Not that it mattered because I just fucking threw it away anyway. But the exterminator came. And I was like, yo, there's a fucking spider in the mailbox. And he's like, okay. And he opens it up and he's like, oh yeah, it's a false black widow. And he just reaches in, grabs it, throws it on the floor, and steps on it.
Damn.
And I was just like, God damn, no wonder you're the fucking exterminator, dude. Because like, what if it fucking bit you? And he's just like, eh. Like, okay, dude. Well, they're not as venomous as black widows, but it still would fucking hurt. You'd have to go to the hospital. But yeah,
Could never be me.
Anyways, the whole point of the story was that I was getting the mail out of the mailbox with the fucking spider in there, and I don't think you could do that.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'd open the mailbox, look in, close the mailbox,
burn the whole house down.
Yep.
Including the mailbox.
Yep. Including the mailman. So, Quentin Tarantino finally has made a statement in regards to his canceled last movie. So his last movie was supposed to be called The Movie Critic.
Right.
And he up and canceled it last year.
Right.
And he's actually like kind of talked about that a little bit. So basically, it's fully written. And he was super excited about writing it. But then when it came time to do pre-production, he just lost all excitement for it. And he went back to the drawing board to figure out what his last movie will be. And as far as I know, there's no announcement yet.
It's one of those things that like I feel like just based on the title, it was not gonna be like his like life's work, you know? Like it was gonna come out and people would be like, man, Pulp Fiction was better, or even Reservoir Dogs is better, or you know, something like that.
Yeah.
And like I don't think it would be bad, but like I think he started working on it and he's like, you know what, this isn't actually as good as I thought it was. Like it's like when you get an idea and you're like, hell yeah, and you start running with it and you're like, hell yeah, this is the best idea ever. And then someone's like, why do you think that's such a good idea? And you actually sit there and think about it for a second and you're like, damn, this is actually fucking stupid.
So what was your thoughts on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Did you like that?
It was fine.
So I wasn't a super huge fan of that when it first came out, but I rewatched it last weekend. Actually, fun fact, I went to go rewatch it 2 weekends ago, and
yeah.
my copy wouldn't play anymore, and I got fucking pissed off.
Who's the guy that's not Brad Pitt?
No, it's Brad Pitt.
No, who's the guy that's not Brad Pitt? Okay, it's fucking
Leonardo?
Leonardo, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I thought you were saying it was an actor that looks like Brad Pitt, but isn't.
No.
Shout out Leonardo.
Do you think Mike Moe did Bruce Lee all right in that movie?
I've never met Bruce Lee, but I thought so. Yeah.
I don't know. The movie was good, but I think it's my least favorite of all his films.
Yeah, maybe same.
I'm trying to think.
Maybe same.
I'm trying to think of one that I like less, and I can't. Because like
I think the movie Critic would have ended up just being a little too similar. So
yeah.
It was supposed to be about a cynical movie critic in 1970s Southern California. And I think he was a movie critic for porno movies, is what
Hell yeah.
said. So I don't know. A Quentin Tarantino movie, I'm used to it being gory, actiony, lots of shooting, lots of really bad looking fake blood.
Lots of
cuss words,
dialogue.
Yeah,
like a gratuitous amount of dialogue, dude. Do you realize that the scene at the beginning of Inglourious Basterds is like 45 minutes? It's not actually that long, but it's fucking long.
It's like a 10-minute opening. Yeah, it's pretty long. It's super tense too.
I think that's what makes it feel so long. It's 20 minutes apparently, and dude, it feels like it's forever because like you don't even really know.
Is that actually true? There's no shot.
Yeah, and so dude, that's what I'm telling you. Is like you sit in that house for so long, and like honestly, that whole scene could just be like a short film, but it's just like setting the stage for the rest of the movie basically, and it's kind of strange because it sets a weird mood because it's like, oh, you're supposed to feel this way about what the fuck is that guy's name? Hans Landa?
Yeah.
You're supposed to like feel a particular way and like, oh, he's like smart and cunning and everything he says always works out for him, and he like is great at making deals and manipulating people, and like he's like really egotistical, but like he's level-headed enough to like realize he's making a mistake or whatever, and he's like 3 moves ahead. You know, you're supposed to basically be like, that guy's 500 IQ.
Yeah.
But also evil. And then the whole rest of the movie is just fucking him over. Spoilers.
True. That's crazy. I want to rewatch that. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, I'm still thinking of it. I can't think of a movie that's weaker than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I never saw like Jackie Brown.
So
or True Romance, but I think that's the name of the movie. Isn't that one of his other movies, True Romance?
Yeah, I've never seen those either. And not only that, but I've never seen Hateful Eight.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
That sucks. It might have been like when a COD season dropped or Destiny or something, but I watched party that in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But recently though, so if you would have been there, you would have remembered because it was legit like fucking 6 months ago or within 6 months ago.
It's one of those things that like I always mix it up with The Revenant for some reason. Like people are like, oh, have you seen that? I'm like, yeah, and I think it's because there's like fucking snow and it's a western. Yeah. So like I don't know, but
do you think QT has fucking career fear and that's why he's struggling to make his 10th and final film? Because
could be.
He shouldn't have done that. He backed himself into a corner.
Yeah, he did. Because like you don't want your last one to be your worst one.
Well, and that's why he is hard locking himself to 10 movies, but also 10 movies over a career, dude. Because at least Reservoir Dogs came out in like what the fucking 80s, maybe like late 80s, but
it's like 91.
Was it? Okay, that's a really long career to only do 10 films. So I feel like he already is kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, think about the fact that Adam Sandler signed a 10 movie deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
So you know, maybe in the movie Critic he didn't write himself saying the N-word, so he's like, fuck it, I can't do it.
That probably is what it is. Yeah.
It's definitely what it is.
Yeah, okay, so Reservoir Dogs was his first movie. Yeah, so from 92 to 2025, he has only done 9 movies. That's kind of crazy.
Dude, I swear, he says the N-word in every single film where he's a character in the film. Maybe not in From Dusk Till Dawn, but like, that's not his movie.
That's true. So maybe he wasn't allowed to.
True.
Yeah, really makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder a lot. Everyone's always like, oh, he's not racist. Like Samuel L. Jackson's like, he's not racist, he's like super friendly and all this stuff, and it really pains him to say it. Like, well, why does he keep writing parts where he has to say it?
Oh, you know, I never saw like Death Proof and Planet Terror either.
Well, Death Proof is his, Planet Terror is the other guy, Rodriguez or whatever. It's the Grindhouse movies or whatever. They're technically like together as like same universe or something like that, but they are what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. They're both I don't know, they're like sisters or something is the best way to say it.
Oh yeah. Oh, Rosario Dawson is in Death Proof. That's cool.
Yeah, so
that's cool. Yeah, I've never seen those. I should watch them.
Okay, yeah, Planet Terror is Robert Rodriguez, and then Death Proof is Quentin. And the whole thing is, I think when they launched, like you would go and you'd see both of them together.
Yeah.
Because they're good buddies, Robert Rodriguez and Quentin. I think From Dusk Till Dawn is Robert Rodriguez also.
That's what I was about to say too.
And
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Planet Terror is pretty fucking cool. You should see it.
Okay.
You'll like the main character.
Is that the one with the girl with the fucking gun for a leg or whatever?
Yes, she's got a fucking machine gun leg. Dude, honestly, both of those movies are like really good, and people are always like, "Oh, where's the strong like women like hero like characters? Like, where's the strong women?" It's like, well, you need to go watch these films because that's where they are. The strong women main characters are being directed by Quentin Tarantino, who's racist as hell because he's always saying the N-word.
Hopefully that gets the 4K treatment and I'll grab it.
Yeah, that would be sick.
It does. He's been going through and 4King all of his movies.
I think so. Machete is either a prequel or a sequel to Planet Terror. Or something like that. Or maybe just Danny Trejo's in both movies. I don't fucking know.
Shout out Danny Trejo.
Yeah, okay. So Machete is a spinoff film from Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror, which is part of the Grindhouse double feature. No, while not a direct sequel, it expands on the fake trailer shown before Planet Terror. Okay, there you go. That's the fucking lore. Anyways, that movie's real good.
Okay. Evidently, a lot of people say that's his worst movie. Death Proof.
Quentin's worst movie? Death Proof?
Yeah. Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that's the consensus.
Maybe because Zoe Bell is in it? I don't fucking know, dude.
Damn. What's wrong with her?
People don't like her because she's not an actor. She's a stunt double.
Oh. That'll do it.
Yeah, she was a Uma Thurman stunt double for, I think. I don't think she needed a stunt double in Pulp Fiction, so it would have just been Kill Bill. But there's a scene where they're going like, it's funny to hear Quentin tell the story because you've seen the movie, right? No, you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, I have not.
Okay, well, there's this scene where she's on the hood of a car, and Quentin said, he's like, oh yeah, we're trying to get the shot right, and the interviewer's like, how fast were you going? Like 40? He's like, no, we were going like 100, like 90 or 100 or something like that. And they're just like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, and Zoe Bell was just like on the hood of the car, like she did her own stunts because she's a stunt woman. She was just on the hood of the car. So like if we had to slam on the brakes or something, she would have just died. Like apparently she had like a rope mechanism that was attached to like her belt buckle, basically. But that was the only thing holding her on, and if like she was facing the wrong way, she still would have probably slipped out of her pants and fucking died.
Damn.
Yeah, and so it's like, holy shit, dude. But it's fun to hear him tell the story. And nothing went wrong, but something could have gone wrong.
Something could have gone wrong.
I mean, so I don't think it's worse than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
But I've also seen it like 3 times.
Damn.
And it's got Mads Mikkelsen in there or whatever. Not him, the other guy. What the fuck is that guy's name?
Michael Madsen.
No, not him. I always mix him up with Michael Madsen or whoever. Kurt Russell.
Oh.
Kurt Russell and Michael Madsen look the same. In my brain. They don't actually, like when you have them side by side, it's like, oh yeah, definitely that's Kurt Russell and that's Michael Madsen. But like just seeing them, like, and I'm not thinking about it, I'm like, oh, who the fuck is that again? It's like Javier Bardem and that other guy. What the fuck is his name?
Oh my Morgan. Fucking god, yeah. Get a load of this guy. Goddamn, dude. Yeah, I'm looking through his Rotten Tomatoes scores and Letterboxd and shit, and yeah, it looks like Death Proof is the lowest, but it's still not like a bad score per se. It's 67%. Which like the Hateful Eight only has 74, and I think the Hateful Eight's great. But Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has an 86.
Like, I think the story in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is really cool, and I think a lot of people are really into like the whole like serial killer shit.
Yeah.
So I think that like puts it above some random, like it's based in reality on like historical facts, you know?
Yeah.
So like I think people are really into it because of that, whereas like Death Proof is just like kind of like I would call it, it's kind of campy, like it's like a little over the top, like fucking, I don't know, like go watch an 80s action film and then watch Death Proof and then tell me the differences, and it's like you can see where he was inspired from.
Yeah.
So like I get that, but like I still think like it's a good movie.
I think my problem with it when it first came out was like look at his track record. His movies are always like ultra violent and bloody,
Yeah.
tons of action, and there's really not a lot of action in that movie. And I think he found himself kind of doing essentially the same thing, but probably worse because how do you shoehorn action into a movie about a fucking film critic?
But so you haven't seen Death Proof, so there is action, but it's got a lot of like lulls in it where there's just like a lot of talking, and maybe he just hadn't really figured out how to do that yet, where to put in like big speeches or whatever.
Maybe. Evidently, right after he canceled that, he went into writing The Adventures of Cliff Booth, the follow-up to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
Which he then decided he didn't want to direct, but he did do all the writing for it. I'm excited for that. I hope that ends up being good. And
It
David
probably will
Fincher's,
be.
yeah, I think it will be.
Are they
David
gonna?
Fincher's gonna be directing it, so
Is it still gonna be Brad Pitt?
yeah.
Because I was
Brad
gonna say if
Pitt's
it's not,
reprising his
yeah, I was
role.
gonna say if it's not Brad Pitt, it's gonna be ass no matter who they pick.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like much later and it's like an old guy, but
Yeah, just get Willem Dafoe to play him.
true. Just don't put his dong on screen.
Or do.
Or do. I still can't believe he had to wear a fucking prosthetic so his dick wasn't too big. It's not like, hey, dude, wear this prosthetic. Your dick is too tiny. It's your dick is too fucking big for a prosthetic.
Yeah, we gotta size it down. That is fucking crazy.
Ah, damn.
Speaking of sizing down, AOL is killing Dialup, which this blew my fucking mind that there are people in 2025 that are still on fucking Dialup, dog.
Well, there's probably not anyone on dial-up. That's why they're killing it.
No, there is.
So who? Landlines? Like fucking businesses? Because other than that, who?
Evidently there's, as of 2023, there was fewer than 300,000 people in the US. That's just the US. It's still available in the US and Canada.
300,000? Brother, we got fiber everywhere out in the countryside. Because there's no one that like. You can go buy property out in the countryside and you got fucking fiber internet. What the fuck do you have dial up for? Who has dial up? Fucking remote mountain towns in Alaska?
All 300,000 people live in there, I guess.
Dude, that's 300,000 is way more than I thought. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't end dial up. There's 300,000 people counting on that shit. That's fucking
Yeah, exactly.
That's what is that? It's like a tenth of 1%.
Sure.
10% of 1%. 1%.
There's 300 million with broadband service. So just
In
to
the
put that in
US?
perspective for you. Yeah, according to 2023 government estimates, yeah.
Okay, so I missed a zero somewhere. That's a couple zeros. 300 million.
I'm just
So the next thing is 300 million is not even everybody living in the US.
well, yeah, babies don't have internet service. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but businesses do.
True.
Just 300 million seems like a lot. Like, how many fucking households is that? That's 300 million households. Like, goddamn.
Well, it's according to government estimates. So census, I'm assuming, is where they're getting some of these numbers.
Probably.
And the censuses are not always 100% accurate.
That's also true.
So
dude,
those numbers could be skewed.
I want to look up a map of where dial-up is.
Surely that exists. I can't fucking get over the fact that in the year 2025 of our great Lord, there's fucking dial-up still being produced. That kind of bothers me. So my question is dial-up where no other internet access is? And what's going to happen if the answer to that question is yes?
Get fucked, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope you have good cell phone coverage. Because dial-up goes through the phone line, right?
Yeah.
So you need a landline, probably. Not necessarily, but probably. Dial-up being a thing is insane because, like,
yeah,
that means you don't have internet all the time. I don't know how old you are. I mean, I know how old you are, but like, I don't know how old you were when like dial-up was like a thing. When you used dial-up to get on like the internet.
Yeah, I remember enough to know that if you got a fucking phone call in the middle of downloading some porn, you'd have to fucking restart the download.
Hell yeah, dude. The real thing though is that the computer is not always connected to the internet. It's only connected to the internet when you connect it to the internet.
I can still hear the sound in my head.
Hell yeah. The fucking pots and pans and fucking alien noises and fucking sirens and shit.
Yeah, well, and we have a fucking fax machine at work, so like,
hell yeah,
for whatever reason, the fax machine still uses that sound. So, when we fax shit, like the machine will start making that noise, and I'm always like, oh yeah,
hell yeah,
shout out dial-up internet. I don't know, that's crazy. Were you able to find a map?
No, I found some maps comparing like DSL to like other high speed
lips.
Yeah, a map comparing dick sucking lips to other internet services like broadband.
Hell and yeah.
Shit. Dial up. Wow. The fuck? There's some shit in my hair.
Wowzers in my trousers. What if it was a spider?
I hope not.
I hope not for you as well. That'd be a real fucking bad.
Yeah, it'd be a rip in the chat. Imagine you wake up in the morning and you have to fucking get on the internet.
Shut up! Don't even.
And
God, dude, I thought you were gonna say something about spiders.
Yeah, and there's a fucking spider hanging in front of you. Speaking of that sort of shit, I had fucking sleep paralysis the other day. It was fucking scary. I woke up and there was a scary bitch standing at the end of the bed, and she had her back to me, but she was like looking over her shoulder and had like this like crazy fucking like grin on her face. And she was wearing a black and white sundress, and she had a big ass sun hat on.
Yeah, you should have smacked her ass.
But so I was laying on my side and I was like looking off towards my feet where she was. That's not what really scared me. I forgot to tell you this part. What really scared me is there was something behind me, and I didn't want to stop looking at the woman to see what was behind me, because that was the actual fucking scary thing. And I knew it was there. I didn't want to see what it looked like.
I've never had that, and I never want to have that.
Yeah, it was the first time I ever had it. And at some point I realized I was asleep and I just woke myself up.
Yeah.
And then I was like in control of my body, but like you literally, you're sitting there and you can't move, and you just feel like so tight and like tense. And I woke up and I was like hot and like sweating, and dude, it wasn't fun. Which is not what I was going to say.
What causes that yet?
No, I don't think. Maybe they do. Last time I looked it up, I didn't think to look for that specifically, but I didn't see anything about that either.
The brain's so fucking interesting.
Stress, anxiety, probably something like that. Your subconscious does it. It's basically like just a nightmare, but like a very vivid nightmare where you may or may not be conscious.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're usually awake though, aren't you? Were you awake?
I was asleep, but okay. I don't know. It was weird because I was awake, but I was also asleep. If that makes sense.
Because sometimes, like, I know basically that exact same thing can happen and your eyes are awake or open, I guess is what I mean. And so that's what fucking blows my mind, is the fact that your brain literally creates an image that is not fucking there.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like that's got to be like just a step or two away from being like schizophrenic or something.
Well, I know some people who have that fucking shit all the time. Like they get it like once a month or whatever. So like, I don't know. I guess we should find out.
I think I'd end myself. I think I'd end it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
Dealing with
apparently
that once or twice a month, fuck no.
Apparently the way to break it is if you hold your breath or something. Because then you'll actually hold your breath and then your body's like, hey, wake the fuck up, dumbass.
Yep. And I just would never start breathing again. That is fucking. Is that the first time that's ever happened to you?
Yes. That I can remember anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so my bad. Don't hold your breath. Take long, deep breaths. Just stay calm. Move small muscles. Slow breathing.
So in your case, you just need to move your dick. That's cool.
Yeah, buddy. There's no. I was gonna say there's no dick in your muscle. There's no muscles in your dick. I don't think. It says seek help. If you have a bed partner, ask them to gently wake you if you're experiencing sleep paralysis. I can't move.
Can you do that? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you do that? I thought the whole thing was like you literally aren't able to move.
I don't know. Anyways, what I was trying to say before we got off on the tangent was, what if you wake up in the morning and you need to fucking send an email to your boss that you're not going to come in for work? You have to connect to the fucking dial-up to fucking send it.
I think I'd end it in that regard too.
Yeah, probably.
RIP dial-up.
Yeah.
End of an era. Yeah, I didn't know, and obviously it hadn't, but I just kind of assumed that with the introduction of high-speed internet, especially once it was like widely available, I just assumed dial-up went away. It just faded into non-existence.
Dial-up is the internet, dude. What if they turn it off and the whole internet goes down?
That's Y2K. They flip the switch on fucking the
on
internet.
Dial-up and it just everything goes down. Everything's out.
Oh, brother. That would be
no one knows that Dial-up's been keeping it afloat this whole time, dude.
I guarantee you there's going to be some massive catastrophic fuck up that happens one day due to some like silly shit like that.
Like
because
you're turning off the old shit, but no one knows that like the old architecture is holding up the new shit.
Not even necessarily like that, but like just something. In my adult life, I realize almost fucking nobody knows what's going on at any given moment. And there's so many people just fucking like barely getting along.
Especially if there's shit that's been there and like you know it's there, but you don't know how it was set up or why it is the way it is.
Passed down.
Yeah. So like it's like a lot of food that happens just in human history in general. Like there's a lot of foods that like people are afraid of in certain cultures because like pork, for instance, is being unclean because pigs were just filthy animals. And so you'd get sick eating that because people couldn't clean it properly and cook it correctly to not get sick from it. And so like you just learn that like you don't eat that. You don't eat that. And so it gets to a point where a couple generations you don't know why you don't eat that. You just don't eat it.
That makes sense.
And like I've seen things like that, like in the workplace.
Yeah.
Like you
all the time.
You go into a room and something is organized a particular way and you're just like, why is it like this? And everyone's like, oh, that's just how it always is. It's like, yeah, but it's like inefficient. And then like maybe you move it or something, or you think you can do it better, and then you just like fuck up everything somehow because it was that way for a particular reason. Like everything is placed in a room for a reason because when someone opens a certain door on a certain floor, it sends a fucking gust of wind and blows all your papers off the desk. But you think it's dumb, so you move the desk and then you get your fucking papers blown off your desk every time someone opens that door. Like there's always like some shit like that, dude. It's like insane.
Something like that's gonna happen.
It probably happens every day, honestly.
Well, something catastrophic, like something at some point within the government or something like that's gonna fucking absolutely go bonkers.
Dude, somebody's gonna be like redoing some electric work in like some government place, and they cut this wire and it launches nukes. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
They're
man,
like, oh yeah, we need to take this out, and they just snip it, and fucking 7 nukes go off. It's gonna be some shit like that. Oh boy. It's also one of those things though, like people always talk about like tools, like when people make their own tools for like a specific purpose, and then you find their tools and you're like, what the fuck is this even for? But like you don't know what their purpose for that tool was, so like the tool just looks like they're retarded. They're like, why did you ruin this tool like this, or why did you like make this way? But like actually what they needed it for, it's like genius. It's crazy.
It is very crazy.
Speaking of crazy,
speaking of crazy, this next topic, even crazier.
it's true.
Chris Hansen is going to be making a documentary on Roblox.
Hell yeah.
Specifically, Roblox's horrible handling of child safety. There's actually Roblox has just been kind of fucking having a really bad week in general. So, a longtime Roblox community member named what's his first name? I know his last name's Schlep. Maybe that's his username.
Yeah.
His name is Schlep. SCHLEP. He was recently banned this week because he kind of made a name for himself for essentially being the Chris Hansen of Roblox.
Exactly.
Basically.
Yep. So he got 6 or 7 child predators. But so here's the backstory on this though. I don't know if you know this or if you're about to say it, but I'm gonna tell the backstory anyway. He had an issue with the fact that there's like no protection for children, like at all on Roblox. And he's like, hey, like, why don't you work with me and we can like do something about this? And Roblox was like, no, fuck you. And so he was like, all right. So he went and he contacted law enforcement and he's like, hey, you know, can we like do this and like set up a sting? And so with law enforcement, he set up a sting and they caught and arrested 6 or 7 child predators. And then Roblox said that what he's doing violates users' privacy and fucking banned him.
Which is really shady. He himself had been groomed, fun fact.
Oh, I didn't know that, but that sucks.
That's what made him set out to do this work. So that happened. And then same week, the Attorney General in Louisiana announced she's going to be suing the game for failing to protect children.
Good for her.
And then Hansen announced he is going to be making this documentary, and he will be working with Schlep. And they're going to be sleeping on Roblox.
Uh-oh. Y'all done fucked up. You got Chris Hansen involved.
Yeah. Evidently it had been heavily rumored that he was going to be doing that. And everyone thought it was just bullshit. And then he went on fucking Twitter and was like, no, guys, I'm going to be doing a documentary. Hey, Roblox, why don't you have a seat? Says Chris Hansen to Roblox.
True. Hold on. This is going to fuck everything up for a second, I think. Okay, it didn't. I'm trying to look at my recently viewed things because there was a meme I wanted to pull up on about this whole thing. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I will find it. There's not seeing it.
Shouldn't be memeing about this rockets.
Well, it is a meme about Roblox.
Do you let your kids play Roblox?
They do play Roblox, but I have communication features turned off so they can't chat with anyone.
Probably for the best.
True. Now, I want to know how this is going to go versus the controversy of like 6 Hour, because this is a little more, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a little more controversial, I guess. The threat is more real because like The Sig Tower thing is like if you set your gun down too hard or you drop it, it goes off. But you can solve that problem by just not having a round in the chamber.
Yeah.
So like you can technically skirt the issue. However, like if Roblox is refusing to do anything, like the only way to like not have child predators there is to just all children not play Roblox.
I'm really concerned as to why they banned Schlep.
That's a good question.
So like I get where they're going. Like, you know, hunting down, as they put it, vigilante work could lead to an unsafe environment, but also it's an unsafe environment for the children playing the game.
Right.
So
and
so why does that get overlooked?
The other thing about the vigilante work or whatever is like, is it vigilante? Because he partnered with local law enforcement. Like he partnered with law enforcement. It's not vigilante at that point. It's actual police work.
Yeah, technically speaking.
But I guess there's like some gray area where like they don't have. I don't know, dude. It's.
I guess the fucking child predator rings were fucking twisting the creator of Roblox's arm.
Yeah,
like, yo, ban this fuck.
That or it's some fucking Wayfair thing all over again.
That's that's where my mind always goes whenever some shit like that happens. Like you have someone doing some like objectively good work, and then whoever is kind of like a closely related party to the good work decides to fucking do away with the person. Like that always looks really bad.
Yeah.
For that person, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that, Roblox?
Yeah.
Why are we banning Schlep?
Yeah. Why are we banning Schlep? It's gonna backfire weird. Big on them. And you know, Roblox was like super popular. It was like popping off. Like they just hit a fucking crazy ass milestone. Like not too long ago.
It's been popping off for like fucking 10 years.
Well, yeah, but it was like really popping off. It just hit like the highest concurrent players on any video game ever, or whatever the fuck we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Do you think it's because of the dress to impress shit? I know a lot of people have been playing that.
Probably. That a lot of streamers have been into that, and a lot of people have been playing that. And then like it was kind of like during the whole like Love Island thing, which like I didn't watch that at all, but like a lot of people were into that, and I feel like those two things are kind of like related somewhat.
Yeah. These next couple of topics are actually a little controversial. Next up, Peta, and I'm not saying Peter with an accent. That is the
Peta.
Peta. The animal rights organization.
Hell yeah, the animal murderer organization.
Yeah, basically. They're targeting Mario Kart, more so Nintendo, technically, to remove the nose ring from the cow character in Mario Kart World. Thank God they're focusing all of their free time and effort into this instead of, I don't know, actually fighting for the rights of animals. So basically, they're arguing that the current design promotes animal cruelty and clearly clashes with the Mario Kart World character's otherwise whimsical charm. So they're saying, since what the bull ring actually is for in cows is for like fucking dragging them around by the ring.
That's not what it's for.
That's what they say.
That's not what it's for, though. Do you know what it's for?
That's what I thought it was for too.
Did you research it at all? You can drag them around by the ring, but that's not what it's for. When you have an unruly bull that is roided out of his fucking mind on testosterone, generally speaking, bulls like that are dangerous to everyone around them, including other cows, and they will hurt your cows when they try and mount them to make more cows. You put a fucking bull ring in their septum, you give them a septum piercing, and that chills them the fuck out and makes them way more docile. And it's just interesting that they're spinning it that way.
Interesting.
What?
That it makes them docile.
Yeah. I mean, so like you can grab it and like yank it and you can like tie them to something and then they're tied to it and it hurts when they try and pull away. So like they'll stay there, you know? But like there's definitely that sort of control, but like it's like a pressure point or some shit. And people around the world have been doing this for thousands of years. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, Peta also steals people's dogs and euthanizes them, so I don't give a fuck what the fuck they think.
This isn't even the first time they've targeted Nintendo either.
True, they went after them for Pokemon. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, they went after them for Pokemon. I don't remember the exact details, but it was something like putting creatures into balls is imprisonment or something, and then slavery afterwards.
True. They went after Nintendo for Animal Crossing.
Hell yeah.
They protested against Blather's museum. Yeah.
I think I hate Peta, dude.
I do hate Peta.
Oh, they in fact they made a Pokemon game about animal abuse. Hell yeah, dude.
They made one?
Yeah, apparently. They've made several video games in the past. And generally speaking, their video games are trash. I think everyone, like, I don't think everyone who's in PETA has bad intentions, but I think the organization overall has not good intentions.
Where do you go to play the games? I'm gonna play some.
I don't know, dude. Their website, maybe. You should play them on stream.
I should. In protest against PETA. I just, as they state, the character is whimsical. So like, I don't know. I just don't understand how like a video game design could be promoting violence. It's just so fucking dumb. Obviously, Mario Kart World existed way after the invention of that
True.
practice.
Oh yeah.
So what's the connection there? Like I don't know. That's just dumb. It's been happening for fucking, like you said, centuries. So well before the game. So I would argue the game has nothing to do with it, maybe. Perhaps.
I don't know. They're an odd bunch. They don't like hunters, for instance.
True.
Which hunters control populations so that we don't have rampant overgrowth of one species or another. Because killing an animal to cull the herd, so to speak, is abuse or something. I don't fucking know. It's like veganism or something, dude. It's a mental illness, I think.
Yeah.
Veganism is mental illness, just like being a member of PETA.
True.
I don't think veganism is actually mental illness. I'm just memeing. But the type of people who are vegan because they like don't want to hurt animals, but they hurt plants is like weird.
Yeah.
Trees are sentient. Did you know that?
I did. Did you know that?
I did. Grass is sentient too. Grass knows when it's getting cut and it releases that's what that cut grass smell is. It releases a fucking chemical to warn the grass around it that it's in danger. Isn't that cool?
Imagine it evolves to just get up and fucking run away. Could you fucking imagine that, dude? Like you start fucking
mowing and the whole lawn gets up and just runs down the road.
Brother, I want to make a fucking AI video of that. You start fucking mowing the grass and then like part of your fucking grass just gets up and it like
dude, it like lifts
pulls
its
up
dress up like one of those ladies in the old cartoon.
and just hauls the ass running down the road.
Dude. Oh shit.
That'd be fucking great. Yeah, I'm gonna make that.
Perfect.
Fucking Grok, where you at?
Anyways, fuck
Oh,
Peta.
man.
Those guys suck.
Yeah, true. Fuck
Don't
PETA.
euthanize people's dogs.
I once tweeted me drinking milk out the carton to them. They didn't
Hell yeah.
respond.
My friend's profile picture for a while had like the PETA like filter on, and she was standing over the fucking gazelle she killed or whatever, antelope.
Damn, that's pretty badass.
True.
EA.
This one's not that controversial.
It is a little bit. Not as controversial though. EA wants to turn Battlefield into an annualized franchise.
Rumored.
A la Call of Duty. Yeah, true, rumored. So, industry analyst Michael Pachter has claimed that EA wants Battlefield to become annual, just like Call of Duty. Pachter claims to have spoken to Battlefield general manager Byron, saying their goal is 3 studios making Battlefield on a 3-year basis so they can get to Battlefield annually. But he said it's going to take 5 or 6 years before they get 2 in a row. So they're not going to be there for a little while. So sequel to Battlefield 6 is in 5 or 6 years is what that sounds like to me.
That does sound like that. Well, maybe not the sequel, but the next Battlefield. But how long ago did we get Battlefield 2042? That was only like 2 or 3 years ago.
It was 4 years ago.
It was 4 years ago?
Came out in 2021. Yep.
And when did Battlefield 5 come out? 2017?
2016, evidently.
2016? Hell yeah, dude.
Which fucking blew my mind. That was the year after I fucking graduated high school. And I felt like Battlefield 5 had only come out like a year or 2 before 2042. But evidently it was a hot minute.
It was a hot minute. I don't know, dude. We're gonna be getting a lot more Battlefield hardline games.
Yeah, which would be bad.
I actually didn't really mind hardline. So at some point, Battlefield stopped doing the each side has their own unique weapons. I think Battlefield 4 might have been the one they did that in.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Because in Battlefield 3, depending on what side you had, you either had an AK or an M4. And then hardline was the same way. If you were the villains, you had different guns than if you were the police.
Cops versus robbers, yeah.
That fucking game didn't make any goddamn sense. Who are all these fucking robbers that are fighting like an entire police force, dude?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Battlefield
like,
Hardline is what. Hold on, Battlefield Hardline is what Ready or Not is, or what it wanted to be. What Ready or Not is.
Yeah, basically. It could work. It works for Call of Duty. Although I would say it's starting to not work. I just don't think Battlefield should do that.
I don't
personally.
Either. So here's the thing. They're releasing a battle royale. Okay. Rumored battle royale. So everything we're talking about is rumored, right? Like yearly release rumored, battle royale rumored. Now, if they're having like a big content drop every year with like new guns, new characters, I'm assuming they're going to have skins of some sort because that's how you make money on a BR. And then like maybe new maps for the BR or whatever, new maps in general, new vehicles, whatever. Something like content, you know? A yearly release might make sense, but like they're not doing it with this Battlefield. It doesn't sound like it's future Battlefields. So I don't know what their fucking game plan is. Because one, they need more studios because Battlefield 6 already has like 7 or 8 studios working on it.
Yeah.
So who the fuck is going to work on the next one?
Well, supposedly they're going to get 3 studios making them on a 3-year basis. So which is literally what COD does.
True, it is what COD does. COD technically also has like 9 studios working on COD though.
Yeah, just 3 main ones.
I don't know, man. I just when it gets into this like sort of thing, like yes, you're gonna be churning games out faster, but like the quality of your games is going to go down.
Yeah, it's just not enough time. I mean, look at the fucking gap in between games. It was a 4-year gap between 5 and 2142, or sorry, 4-year gap between 2142 and 6, and a 3-year gap in between Battlefield 5 and 2042. So
I can't stop yawning, dude. Well, what about between Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5? Because I think Battlefield 1 came out in like 2013 or something.
damn, did it really?
I think so. 2015 at the latest.
Wait a minute. Okay, that makes more sense. So the article I read from had the wrong date for 5.
Oh, okay. Battlefield 1
So
came out in 2016. Okay.
Yeah, Battlefield 1 came out in 2016. Battlefield 5 came out in 2018. That makes a lot more sense.
That does make more sense. But still, like, there's some gaps, you know?
Yeah.
Before Battlefield 1 was Battlefield 4. I think that was a 2013 release. Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2013. I don't know. So like this is cool and all. Can we get Bethesda on this actually? And I'm rethinking everything. Can we get a annual release of Elder Scrolls? And I'm not just talking an annual release of Skyrim because we already had that. Talking about an annual release of new Elder Scrolls games. Get some more fucking studios on it.
I think they should just re-release Skyrim yearly.
They need to redo Morrowind the way they did Oblivion.
That'd be sick. They should redo the whole franchise the way that they did Oblivion.
I don't have any memories of playing the first 2 because I didn't play the first 2, so I don't care.
Makes sense as why you don't have any memories in.
True. We'll see how this works out for them. It probably won't, but who knows? Maybe in the future things are different. After Dialup is shut down, maybe the world's a better place or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we finally get hover cars.
Who knew? Who knows, man? Maybe that's what's holding us back.
It also could just be bullshit. Like they are just rumors, so maybe it's false. I don't know. We'll see. I could definitely see EA doing some stupid shit like that though. Cookie talk, and then free games, and then we wrap it.
Like a burrito?
Mm-hmm. Crumbl this week is looking fucking muy caliente. Also, real quick, there's a couple of fucking updates to Crumbl. So they are doing away with the bi-weekly rotation of their chocolate chip cookie.
Oh yeah.
So it is gonna just only be milk chocolate chip cookie from here on out. They're getting rid of the semi-sweet.
They heard me and they said our bad.
That is kind of funny. Yeah, they did. They were like, all right, we're sorry, Rockies.
we're sorry, man. Like we heard you don't like it.
So there's that, and they're going to doing only one.
They're going to be doing
one dessert. Yeah, it says dessert. I'm guessing that means like cake,
pie.
Yeah,
chilled thing maybe.
Is the mallow cupcake chilled? It is. No, so I don't like chilled.
So probably like cake or brownie or just one of the things that comes in like a tin or a square thing.
Yeah.
Or circular thing, I guess it is sometimes.
They are going to only do one of those a week unless it is like a collaboration type thing. What was the other thing? At least with the Dubai brownie, that is going to cost an extra $2.99 upcharge. So a singular brownie is going to be fucking $8. But
Well-
fun fact, if you use your points on it, you get it for free. So I did
For
a
now.
free 4-pack of those. Yeah, for now.
Until they
That
catch
could
on.
change.
Yeah, until they catch on. Hey, everyone's getting these expensive cookies with their points.
Yeah. Let's charge them the upcharge. I did a free 4-pack and I got the brownies. And it would have been $30, and a 6-pack is only like $24. And I was like, dang, that's actually kind of crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So this week we have the milk chocolate chip cookie.
Of course.
We
Is
have
it starting
the
this week? Like the semi-sweet chocolate chunk is gone forever?
Yeah.
Damn. Rip the homie.
Yep. So that was your favorite cookie. You done fucked up. Hopefully you ate 50 last week, because you're never gonna eat one ever again.
I mean, you could just make one yourself. It was literally just a chocolate chip cookie with fucking salt on it.
True.
And if it was from my Crumbl, it was salt in one place.
Yeah, in one little pocket.
Yeah.
The Dubai chocolate brownie, which I'm super excited for. I've been really excited for that for a hot minute. So the Dubai chocolate brownie is here. We have strawberry cheesecake, a classic. A pink velvet cake cookie, which I want to try that. I like velvet.
It looks all right.
A peanut butter munch cookie,
With Muddy Buddies.
with Muddy Buddies, which could be good.
Well, they're not name brand Muddy Buddies. They're peanut butter coated cereal pieces.
Chocolate mallow cupcake cookie. Shout out Hostess.
But it's not even a partner cookie.
It's not.
Looks like a ding dong. This is just that other cookie they had 2 weeks ago, but it's half of it.
You're the only ding dong. And the pumpkin chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
which I'm excited as
The
fuck for
pumpkin
that.
chocolate chumpkin cookie.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce Slogovagavania or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I think he said he couldn't spell it, but then he fucking couldn't say it. Oh, I can't even spell Czechoslovakia. Spell it. You can't even say it.
That clip is good.
That's a great clip.
Are you excited for this week? You gonna get anything?
No, so I hate pumpkin first and foremost. Pumpkin is disgusting.
Fuck. All right. Sorry, guys. Last episode, I cannot be fucking partnered and collaborated.
I hate
with
pumpkin,
this guy.
and I hate pumpkin spice even more.
If you're fucking dumb, just say something.
Brother, I don't fuck with none of that bullshit. All that shit's ass. So pumpkin cookie is obviously a no for me. I don't like sweet potatoes either, if that makes you feel any better.
It doesn't.
So for some reason, people always say that, like, they're like, oh, you don't like pumpkin? Do you like sweet potatoes? And I'm like, no. And they're like, that's really weird. And it's like, why are those things correlated in your brain?
Is it a deep-rooted hatred for fucking Thanksgiving?
Yes, I hate Thanksgiving. Not the holiday. I hate all the food at Thanksgiving, dude. Name a Thanksgiving food, I'll tell you if I like it or not.
Turkey.
Only dark meat.
Damn, this kid's dumb.
Name another Thanksgiving food. Let's come on, run down the list.
Corn.
On the cob? Yeah, that's all right.
Mashed potatoes.
That's all right too.
Mac and cheese.
That's all right. Damn, your Thanksgiving
Stuffing.
sounds way better than mine. I hate stuffing.
I
don't-
stuffing.
I don't like bread, so stuffing is just bread and celery. I don't fuck with it.
Cranberry sauce.
Fuck with cranberry sauce as long as it's out of a can. I don't fuck with homemade cranberry sauce. That shit's usually too sweet. I like the fucking jelly like shit out the can.
Gravy.
Depends. My family sucks ass at gravy, but I know you can make a good gravy. I know it's out there, but I would rather have like a sausage gravy than a brown gravy. Brown gravy's ass.
I think that's about it. At least at my Thanksgivings.
All right, so we usually have sweet potatoes, which have fucking marshmallows on top for some godforsaken reason.
I didn't mention those, but you'd already stated you don't like those.
Yeah,
so.
I don't like those. We always have some fucking assortment of like charcuterie board, and it's got like prosciutto and like fucking salami and all kinds of different fucking meats and shit. And I don't fuck with any of that fucking like. It's a sausage, but we sliced it thin, so now it's fancy. Like, don't do that. I don't like bread for the most part, so like rolls and like bread, like fuck that shit. Stuffing, no. What else do we have? Green bean casserole is okay, but I don't like that crunchy shit people always put on it.
The French's fried onion shit.
Yeah, like I don't. The two different textures together fuck with me, and textures don't normally bother me, but like that messes with me. Dude, I wish we had mac and cheese at our Thanksgiving. What the fuck?
Yeah, mac and cheese fucks.
Yeah, dude. And then we always have ham, and I don't like ham, especially if there's
I
cloves
also don't
in it.
like ham.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Who the fuck's putting cloves on ham?
Lots of people. It's very Christmas tasty.
What the fuck?
You've never had cloves and ham before?
No.
Oh, I thought that was a pretty common thing.
Yeah, maybe in fucking Czechoslovakia.
I can't even pronounce Czechoslovakia. Yeah, so
He fucked that up so bad. He was like Czechoslovakian or something. Like
dude, he really did. Dude, so I used to really like ham. Actually, it was the only thing I would eat, basically, until one year I cut myself a piece, and I didn't see the clove in it, and I put the whole thing in my mouth. And I don't know if you've ever eaten a clove, but you're not supposed to put a whole thing in your fucking mouth. You're supposed to put like the essence of clove in your mouth. It's like biting a stick of cinnamon or a piece of garlic or something. It was gross.
Yeah, it's fucking gross. I've never seen nor heard of that.
Yeah, so
I also stay away from ham. I don't really care for ham that much.
I don't really. So I like pork. I like bacon. I like sausage. I like carne asada. I like pork. I even like pork chops as long as I cook the pork chops. I don't trust anyone else to make pork chops correctly, so I don't eat anyone else's pork chops.
What about chorizo?
Yeah, I like chorizo, but ham is just, I don't fuck with ham.
What about sauerkraut?
I do fuck with sauerkraut. Sauerkraut's very good.
That's disgusting.
Nah, dude, it's just cabbage that's pickled. It's delicious. Do you like pickles?
I think I actually do now. I used to not eat them.
No. Well, don't get pickles from Sonic because their pickles are ass.
What about a pickle slushy?
I don't like Grillos either, actually. So then, no, thank you.
I was wondering if you knew about the collaboration.
I know because Abby wanted me to get her like the entire fucking collab meal. That's all the pickle shit.
Fucking punch her.
Go damn. But her mom got it for her, and I don't think she liked it because she didn't realize it was Grillos. She just saw pickles.
Damn, do Grillos suck?
They're fresh. They're not terrible, but they're like, they needed longer, right? They needed to be pickled for longer. So they're not usually crisp, which is weird because usually when they're pickled too long, then they're not crisp. But it's like the cucumbers were like wrong from the get-go or something. I don't fucking know.
Hell yeah.
And for something that's supposed to be soggy, the Grillos are quite soggy. The flavor is weird. I don't know. I'm sure they're fine if you like that sort of thing, but like, I don't fuck with that. I always think I'm not very picky, and then we start talking about food, and it's like, God damn, I'm fucking opinionated as shit.
That's true. All right, so cookies. Where the fuck did we leave off? Did you only tell me about the pumpkin cookie?
Yeah, I think everything looks like ass, basically. The whole menu.
Really? What?
I might try the pink velvet cake. So I don't like cheesecake. One, because it has fucking pie crust, and I don't fuck with pie crust at all. Fuck pie. Pie is disgusting. That's another Thanksgiving food. Fuck pie. And cheesecake gives me the runs. I'm sorry,
All right,
but
buddy.
that's just how it is. So I don't like cheesecake. The pink velvet cake cookie looks okay. It kind of just looks like a sugar cookie that's pink. If I'm being honest, though. I know it's supposed to be like velvety, like red velvet, but it's pink. Because it's more vanilla than chocolate, but I don't know. Peanut butter munch cookie, who cares? Chocolate mallow cupcake cookie, it's whatever. The Dubai chocolate brownie, I wouldn't mind trying, but I don't particularly have high hopes for it. And then the chocolate chip cookie is like whatever.
You should at least try the Dubai brownie, and then we can give our opinion on it next week.
All right. I might actually get some. My uncle's birthday's tomorrow. I might get him some fucking crumblers.
Nah, fuck that kid. He doesn't deserve any fucking Crumbl.
Damn. Shout out. He don't deserve any Crumbl. Might be the only chance he gets to eat it. He's turning fucking 89.
It might kill him. I'd fucking beware.
89. He's gonna get to drink a beer tomorrow. He's very lucky.
Yeah. So much luck to be able to drink beer.
I mean, when you like beer and you can only have one on special occasions, live it up, dude.
He's turning 89. Why does he have to wait for a special occasion?
His daughter mostly. She controls the groceries that go in and out of his house, and she refuses to buy him alcohol.
That's interesting.
Never mind, they can't have Crumbl. I just remembered they're both vegan. They have mental illness. I'm pretty sure nothing on this week's menu is vegan.
If anyone out of our listeners is a vegan, do not listen to him.
You have mental illness if you're vegan. You listen to me. I'm a trained psychologist. That's how I diagnosed our friend Ninjahitman with anxiety.
He's a trained little bitch. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, I'm a trained little bitch. Not the people who are like, I don't want to kill animals. You know vegans don't eat honey?
I did not.
Yeah, they can't eat honey because bees produce that, and bees are animals.
Aren't they insects?
That's an animal.
Oh, okay.
Animals are not just mammals. They're fucking insects and fucking fish and shit. Those are also animals.
If you say so.
Worms are also animals, despite popular belief.
Hell yeah.
Did you just look up if insects are animals?
No.
He did. That's definitely what he looked up. I can see the reflection in his glasses.
I didn't. His eyesight's not that good.
Did I scratch myself right here or something? It's like really red. I'm just like really red right now, actually.
Yeah, that's why you're bleeding.
What do you mean by that?
Free games this week. So now until August 21st, Hidden Folks and a totally reliable delivery service is free on Epic.
Shout out Kroger Delivery.
True. And then August 21st through August 28th, Cameru and Strange Horticulture are going to be the free games.
This is on Epic, by the way. I don't know if we ever mentioned that.
I did, but right after I said totally reliable delivery service.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was paying attention, I guess.
I guess not.
I was thinking about how I'm going to torture vegans in the future.
Kind of a weak lineup. Well, totally reliable delivery service. Like, I own that on Switch. It's fun, but Epic's given that away for free before. Cause I already had it on Epic.
Oh, I didn't have it.
Oh,
I must have missed it.
I guess so.
The other one looked kind of cool.
Hidden Folks?
Yeah.
It looks interesting. It's artsy, so that could go one of two ways.
I feel like most of the time the free games on Epic are like, hey, this is a free game, and it's like, cool, I would only play this if it was free, and I'm probably still not going to play it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd play it more if it wasn't free, actually.
They should give away Liza P. That'd be fucking sick.
A PlayStation just gave away Liza P for Plus.
That's true. Or Assassin's Creed Mirage.
That was last month, I think.
Or I'm just going through my fucking list on my wish list on Steam.
Oh, I think PlayStation gave away Mirage at some point.
Probably. They usually do a pretty good job of giving away games.
True. Fun fact: PlayStation Plus is celebrating their 15th anniversary this year.
Damn, that's kind of cool.
I've been cutting Sony a check every month for the last 15 years.
Oh, you've had it since its inception?
Yeah, yep. So on my current account, my account I'm using right now actually didn't exist when Plus came out initially. So I had it on a different account for like a year or two. But on my account, yeah. I've never had a lapse either.
Damn, this guy's a big baller.
I mean, there were like a couple days where I switched from monthly to annually. And so I didn't have it for like 3 or 4 days or something like that. But other than that, which I wouldn't even call that a lapse. I even had it during the fucking hackening or whatever the fuck they're calling that.
That is exactly what they're calling that.
When
I remember that. That was a bad time.
It was a real bad time. It wasn't actually that bad.
It was for me. At least we got free games out of it though. That was cool.
Oh, did we? Oh yeah, everyone got like Little Big Planet or something, right?
I think they offered Wipeout, Infamous, I think. Like 2 other things. That should be findable, and then we'll end it.
It should be. That time was kind of ass because we all wanted to play MGO during that time, like Dank and I and all our other friends. And there's no
it was Little Big Planet.
There was no online.
Shit, there was a lot of games. Okay, so Dead Nation, which is how I got that, by the way. Infamous, Little Big Planet, Super Stardust HD, Rain, Puppeteer, Invisimals Lost Kingdom, God of War HD, Siphon Filter for PSP, Little Big Planet for PSP, Mod Nation Racers for PSP, Patapon 3 for PSP, and then Wipeout Pure for PSP. Those were all the options.
And you got to pick how many again? Like 3? Or were there categories or something? I don't remember how this worked
2,
exactly.
2 maybe? Yeah. Choose up to 2. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Users can get an additional digital reward if they can prove that they had no way to access Netflix or Hulu Plus subscriptions. What the fuck?
During that time?
Wild. Yeah, evidently.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the whole PlayStation Network was down for what, 3 months? 2 months? 45 days?
Evidently just fucking 23 days. Not even a full fucking month.
Dude, it felt like fucking forever.
It did, dude. Oh my god, it did feel like fucking forever. I honestly, if I hadn't just read that it said 23 days, I would have assumed it was 3 months. That's what it felt like.
What year was that? 2010?
11.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, Dank and I, we kind of unaffected though, because we would just fucking call each other on the phone, which we had been doing anyway while we were playing MGO. And we would just fucking, yeah, exactly. And then we'd be on the phone, and then we would just like play Metal Gear, but like the story. I think at one point we were going on like fucking adventures to like Walmart together. Like he and Metal Mac would go on. Old Eric would get on and go to fucking Walmart, and I'd go to Walmart, and we'd be on the phone just fucking around in Walmart and being like, "Oh, does your store have this?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fucking. Those times were wild. I was in school during that time, so college, so it was kind of okay.
Shout out college.
There was stuff to do, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like drugs and learning, but not in that order. You want to call it there?
No, we're gonna keep talking for another 4 hours.
All right. episode 21.
Yeah. 21.
Between Rock and myself, aka a bald spot, and Rock.
21. 21. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Fucking NFL song.
21. 21.
Thank you. You see, you got it. All right. Now your turn. You do it too.
Quack.